but I want to get shorter videos out, and I want to get more of those shorter videos out. He says this now. He said, in a minute, I'll say like, oh yeah, I want to try and get like 3 videos out a month, and 2 months from now, I won't have uploaded, you know? It's update video time. Welcome back to the WellerMan YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to this, the annual WellerMan update video. Yes, we are going annual now. This is how bad things have got on the channel. This is not good. So I'm sure the first thing on all your minds is, where have I been for the last 12 months? And it's a good question. And to put it simply, school kind of took over my life until about the middle of June. I was preoccupied with A-levels and everything like that. School was a lot harder than I expected this year, especially going in expecting another DOS year and getting hit with coursework and mock exams and lots of other work. So school was relatively hectic this year, and that has definitely taken its toll on my ability to produce content, especially in terms of time that I would usually spend to sit down and start editing a video or just throwing ideas together was pretty much dedicated to homework and things like that now. So the main offender for the lack of content this year, I would say, would be school. So it's now been 2.5 months since I finished, and I still haven't uploaded. So what's the deal with that? Realistically, I just couldn't be bothered to make videos again, and here's why. So as soon as I finished my exams, I dug out an old Siege project that I had been working on last August actually, and I was going to carry on working on it and see if I could finish it off. And I did about 3 or 4 days work on it, and then took a break from it and watched it back afterwards and didn't really like what I'd done to it. So I went back over and I tried tweaking some bits, and the more time I spent on it, the more I kind of didn't want to do it or didn't look forward to doing it as much. And eventually it got to a point where after about a week of editing this thing, I just completely burnt out and lost all interest in working on it any further, and I pretty much shelved it again at that point. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that project is done for, it's deleted, it's gone forever. It won't see the light of day for the next few weeks, that's for sure, but you never know. One day it could appear in your sub box without warning, who knows? So with that, what's in store for the future of the channel? Now, I'm off to uni in 2 weeks. Now, that does pose a bit of an issue for content creation because I'm not going to be taking my PC with me to uni, purely because it's not practical to keep taking it and bringing it back and taking it and bringing it back. So instead, I'm going to have a laptop. Now, don't get me wrong, this laptop is perfectly capable of playing games on, and it's perfectly capable of editing videos on. That's not the real issue. The real issue is going to be time. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, school was a lot harder this year than I was anticipating, and I don't want to make the same mistake twice and turn up to uni in 2 weeks expecting a similar sort of thing. I am fully open to the fact that uni could be pretty hard work, and for that reason I'm not going to put any numbers or any dates on videos because, to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to have time to make any. Now, I have toyed with the idea of streaming, and this is in its infancy at the minute, if you like, because realistically it's not something that's going to be easy for me to do on just a laptop. But I wouldn't write it off completely. If I decide that maybe after Christmas or next year I decide it would be a good idea to take my PC to uni instead, if I have the laptop with me, there's nothing stopping me really from using it as a stream PC and streaming. So for the time being, your best bet, if you want to keep updated on what's happening, is to watch out on my Twitter feed at WellerMan Ginger, link in the description. If you aren't following already, I suggest you do. So yeah, keep an eye out on that. I don't post on there very often, but when I do, it's usually got something to do with the channel anyway. But for now, if you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video at me in the comments. I don't stay logged in this account all the time, but I do get notifications on my phone, so if you do want to ask me a question, you can do it that way, or you can at me on Twitter and ask. I'm always open to responding. I'm always open to receiving questions. But for now, don't expect anything on here in the near future. I realistically need time to settle in at uni and get used to life as a student and living away from home, and I just realistically want some time to adjust to that. So who knows what could happen over the next few months. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.